7. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State public and civil servants have been urged to work as a team with shared vision and purpose in a bid to build a state that fulfills the aspirations of its citizens. Lagos State Head of Service Bode Aguru stated this during the special Juma service in commemoration of year 2024 Public Service Week at Alausa Secretariat Mosque. Aguru said the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu remains committed to promoting a supportive work environment that will guarantee public servant optimal performance and aid effective service delivery to all residents. He said the special Juma service provides a moment to reflect upon the invaluable contributions of a public servant in Lagos State and to seek divine blessings upon their endeavors.
Celebrate the civil servants, the public servants, for enduring under difficult circumstances, for performing above standard, above the required expectation. Our public servants are wonderful, so we need to celebrate them, and we need to appreciate them, and we need to encourage them so that they will do more than we require for them.
Also speaking, the Attorney General of Lagos State, Lawal Pedro, said the government will continue to prioritize the welfare and well-being of civil servants in the state and urged the people to continue to appreciate and support the present administration.
To appeal to the good people, public servants of Lagos State, to continue to be understanding and appreciate the efforts of our government. President Governor, what he's doing, if he's able to increase to the level of the truth that he has said, you know, law is civil servant and public servant of the way. So I continue to plead with our demands, and continue to pray for Mr. Governor, Mr. Deputy Governor, the entire Executive Council, and the body of our Secretary.
In a goodwill message, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Housing Abdulafiz Toriola, appreciated Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for his kind gesture towards the welfare of civil servants in the state, urging them to continue to be diligent in their work environment. The Public Service Week is dedicated to celebrate, honor, and recognize the commitment, diligence, and sacrifices of the state workforce. Efforts are in top gear to ensure that Lagos State Geographic Information Service largest bill is passed into law to support development programs and provide a computerized and harmonized central database for all land administration processes in the state. Special advisor to the governor on AGIS and urban development, Olajide Babatunde, made this known at a retreat to scrutinize the largest bill for efficiency and effectiveness held at Ikeja. Babatunde said the largest bill, when passed into law, would intensify tourism promotion, industrial development, boundary resolutions, property evaluation, and re-evaluation for effective taxation and revenue collection, population and housing census operation, planning of urban and renewal settlement and transportation, flood and erosion control, mineral development and communication planning, among other state. The special advisor noted that Office of AGIS and Urban Development, which is currently under the Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development, would become largest agency when the bill is passed into law.
It's a service that interconnects with all the MDAs in Lagos, where we're all going to be able to use spatial data in a way that makes our processes more efficient. So capture Lagos with your cellular phones or your smartphones. You are able to take pictures. Because you've taken it from a location, it can immediately be transferred onto our platform, and we know that through that technological whistleblowing scheme, we're able to find out those who are building, and then we can go there to see if they have the permission.
The special advisor who urged Lagos residents to take advantage of the ongoing state government amnesty window to get building approval for their property hinted that the state government will invest on satellite for effective communication and monitoring as done in developed countries. On his part, the Chairman House Committee on Physical Planning and Urban Development, Sylvester Ogunkelu, stated that Laji's bill has scaled through the second reading on the floor of the House of Assembly and assured that Lagos residents would be beneficiaries when it is eventually passed into law.
When this Laji's bill comes to law, I believe Lagosians can be in their house processing C4. You can be in your house knowing what is going on in the street by accessing your phone through the e-addressing system.
Stakeholders at the event commended and constructively criticized some sections of the bill and called for harmonization to achieve its objectives and promoting paperless transaction in land administration. To ensure diabetes and hypertension is reduced to the barest minimum across the country, the Nigerian Governors Forum, in collaboration with Commissioners for Health Forum, will begin a nationwide test and treatment for blood sugar and hypertension targeting 10 million Nigerians. Speaking at a press conference ahead the health program, which will hold between October 28 and 3rd of November, Commissioner for Health in Lagos, Taiwo Baruwa, urged the Lagos residents to take advantage of the program tagged Know Your Numbers, Control Your Numbers, 10 Million Projects movement. According to him, hypertension is responsible for 10 million deaths every year in the world, while 800,000 Lagosians walk with the condition every day. Speaking on risk factors, Bayomi encouraged residents to embrace healthy lifestyle, eat balanced diet, reduce sugar and salt intake, alcohol consumption, exercise regularly, stay physically active and maintain healthy body mass index and avoid smoking. Earlier, the State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Benga Motosho, called on journalists to participate in the campaign because of the stress associated with their job. The free blood pressure and sugar test will be available at various primary healthcare centers and general hospitals across the state to raise awareness and provide free screening for the two leading non-communicable diseases, hypertension and diabetes, commonly known as silent killers. And that's it on the State News at 7, but just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration trained 1,000 accountants under 2020 Financial Act? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. For contacts with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adibeshi. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good evening.